I love my story. I love my story. I love my journey, the unfolding path that has brought me to where I sit today. A capable, committed, courageous, worthy, and willing human being who has been shaped and strengthened by every storm. Every moment of growth, painful as some of them were, every heartache, every failure, every relationship that has been lost, every mistake along the way. Every one of these experiences has gifted me with opportunities to be resilient, to find my inner strength, to dig deeper into my well of optimism and empathy in order to understand and grow. Every hurtful word and painful situation was a gift in an unpleasant disguise. I love my story because it has shown me that a gift does not have to be desirable to be helpful. It does not have to be enjoyable to be meaningful. It does not have to be pleasant to be purposeful. I love my story because when I look through the chapters with love rather than resentment, fear, shame, or despair, I gain a broader perspective. I gain a wider horizon. I gain a deeper understanding of how much more was at play in every circumstance than I may have realized as I was experiencing it for the first time. I see peripheral characters who loved, supported, and encouraged me. I see opportunities that arose from the difficulty. I see the way my struggle strengthened my will and sharpened my focus. When I review my story with love, I begin to see a beautiful, purposeful future unfold. I come to recognize that whichever lens I choose for reviewing my story is also the lens I use to write the next chapters. Reviewing with resentment causes me to write with resentment. Reviewing with shame causes me to write with shame. Reviewing with despair causes me to write with despair. Those feelings don't feel good because they are in direct contrast with the truth being whispered by my deepest self, my deepest knowing. The place in my heart where I know the past doesn't determine the future. The place where I know that I've been shaped and strengthened perfectly for all the beauty that lies before me. The deepest truth of the universe is that every moment of life is improvised. I am not beholden to anyone else's narrative, anyone else's script, or anyone else's story about how my life should go, where I should be by now, or what I should do next. I'm not even beholden to the story I've been telling myself about where I've been or about where I'm going. I can choose. I can choose what's next, and I can fill my future with love, connection, and hope by appreciating and reviewing my story with love, connection, and hope. I love my story. I love myself for all I have overcome. I love the characters in my story for all they have taught me. When I consider the most painful chapters and the characters who have hurt me, I choose to hold a broader perspective about who they are and why those painful circumstances came about. I choose to see that I did not deserve to be treated in that way, and I choose to interpret those chapters with an understanding that hurt people hurt people. I have an easier time choosing a perspective of love when I accept that what explains a situation does not excuse it. When I remember that my choice to stand in love does not erase my hurt, it just keeps me from being limited by it. I am loving. I operate with love because it brings me joy. It helps me to cultivate joy. I find freedom in releasing those who have hurt me, not from accountability, not from boundaries that keep me safe, but releasing them from my resentment, releasing myself from suspicion and lack of trust, or lack of ability to connect with the people around me now. I love my story because it has taught me in every way I needed it to how to thrive in my current circumstances. I love my story.